There's an old expression that says you shouldn't air your dirty laundry in public. But in the late spring of 1851, two ladies did just that. Well, not quite. They were doing their washing in a local creek. But that simple act changed the fortunes of an entire nation. So, where are we? While doing their washing, the two women, Margaret Kennedy and Julia Farrell, stumbled upon gold, right here in Bendigo Creek. A passing journalist spotted them with a bag of the stuff, and suddenly a very private discovery near High Street Golden Square became very public knowledge. The Victorian gold rush of 1851 transformed a fledgling 14-year-old settlement into a boomtown, virtually overnight, and the ripple effect spread across the entire colony. In 1851, Victoria had a population of just 77,000. 10 years later, it had swelled to 538,000, and Victorians made up just under half the population of the whole continent. But if mining towns can appear virtually overnight, they can disappear just as fast once the treasure runs out. This is all that's left of the once huge Diamond Hill site. But imagine this, teeming with thousands of people, a buzz of life, and with rather questionable sanitation, probably a bit on the nose. But Jim, there were a lot of positives to the new multiculturalism, weren't there?
There certainly were, David, and because people were working in the same area, they mingled and they shared experiences. The work was very hard, and of course they shared their various food items too, which is important.
And which means that they didn't all get their money just from mining, did they?
They didn't, no. Everyone that came here was a miner at one stage, but they would have been better, as we say today, keeping your day job because what they eventually found that they made more money out of being what they were, architects or builders or whatever. Yes.
So how much money was there in Bendigo?
Well, if we can say 700,000 kilograms, in today's value, about $68 billion worth at today's prices.
68 billion?
68 billion.
With a B.
It's more than we earn, that's right.
Yes, it is. Fortunes were made and lost, but today Golden Square, where those two washerwomen, Margaret and Julia, were first spied with their haul of gold, is just a quiet suburb of Greater Bendigo. Apart from a pub or two, there isn't much here to remind us that this was once the epicentre of an economic tsunami, which by the end of the 1850s had paid off all of Britain's entire foreign debt. It's something of an irony that the final flourish of empire was achieved through the wealth of one of its newest colonies. And down in the centre of Bendigo, echoes of the city's grandiose past are still fully on show, such as this one, the Capitol Theatre. Being a performer, this is a place I know well. And this, the Town Hall, built in 1859 with the council chambers added in 1866. And this, the Shamrock Hotel, where scandalous exotic dancer Lola Montez performed during her Australian tour in the 1850s, the Gold Rush. And Lola Montez was the only Spanish thing about her. She was as Irish as this pub. And to think it all started right here, by this rather nondescript little creek. Looking at it today, it's hard to believe that anyone would want to do their washing in it. But if two ladies hadn't, how different might Australia's history have been? I'm David Shield. Do join me next week when the street signs will take us down a totally different street. And I can assure you that one will definitely not be paved with gold.